Imagine knowing what someone is really feeling, not because they told you, but because their face betrayed them before their words even had a chance to catch up. You've felt this before. Someone says, "Oh, yeah, that sounds great," but something about their face flashes, just for a heartbeat, and your gut goes, "Nope, that's not true." That moment, that's not intuition. That's your brain catching a micro expression. And today, we're decoding that hidden language, the split second facial tells that quietly reveal what people are actually experiencing beneath the performance. Here's the wild part: human beings are terrible liars, but our faces are even worse accomplices. Microexpressions are involuntary facial movements that last anywhere from 1/25th to 1/5 of a second. They happen before social filters kick in, before politeness, before ego, before control. You don't consciously decide to show them, they leak out. Your brain processes these signals automatically, even when you're not aware of it. That's why you sometimes feel uneasy or confused after an interaction, without knowing exactly why. Your conscious mind missed it, your nervous system didn't. Psychologists have identified 7 core emotions that appear universally across cultures. Each one has a distinct facial signature. Anger flashes through tightened lips, lowered brows, flared nostrils. Fear widens the eyes, lifts the brows, pulls the mouth slightly back. Sadness softens the face, drooping eyelids, corners of the mouth pulling down. Disgust shows up as a wrinkled nose or raised upper lip. Surprise is fast, raised eyebrows, open eyes, drop jaw, but it disappears quickly. Happiness is unique. Real smiles involve the eyes, not just the mouth. Contempt is the sneakiest, a one sided smirk. It's the only emotion that's asymmetrical. And here's where people mess us up: a blink doesn't always mean surprise, a smile doesn't always mean happiness, and a neutral face doesn't mean neutrality. Context matters, timing matters, baselines matter. Microexpressions are data points, not verdicts. Once you start noting microexpressions, conversations change. In professional settings, you may spot hesitation during a yes, discomfort during agreement, or tension during negotiations, not to manipulate, but to adjust your approach in real time. In relationships, you begin to notice when someone is emotionally checked out before resentment builds. You can address what's unspoken instead of fighting about what's surface level. And socially, you read the room without guessing. You notice when interest is genuine and when politeness is just politeness. This isn't about becoming hypervigilant, it's about becoming attuned. Here's the key: don't try to read everything. Start small. Pick one area, the eyes, the mouth, the brows, and observe patterns over time. Look for changes, not isolated moments. Establish a baseline. How does this person normally look when relaxed, when engaged, when stressed? Microexpressions only mean something when they break the pattern. And yes, you can train this. Slow motion interviews, emotional reaction videos, even specialized training tools can sharpen your awareness. But the real practice happens in everyday conversations, quietly, respectfully, patiently. Faces don't speak alone. Microexpressions work best when combined with posture, tone, pacing, and gestures. A flash of fear paired with a tightened voice tells a much fuller story than either alone. And there's an ethical line here, an important one. This knowledge is not for control, it's for understanding. The goal isn't to outsmart people, it's to see them more clearly, to respond with empathy instead of assumption, to listen not just to words, but to the emotional truth beneath them. Every interaction already contains layers of information most people never notice. Once you learn to see microexpressions, you don't gain power over people, you gain clarity with them. And that clarity, it changes how you communicate, how you connect, and how deeply you understand the human experience, including your own. Because sometimes the face tells the truth long before the mouth catches up. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, my little cherubs, Meemaw's always rooting for you.